Yo guys, I'm back. Happy Memorial's, is it Memorial's Day or is it, let me check the calendar because it's the 25th, but yeah, happy Memorial's Day. Memorial's Day is a wash this year in New York City. It's a wash. It's a wash. No barbecues or somebody barbecuing. Everybody got the day off. Actually, the weekend was a wash, so it was really no motion this weekend. So this is what it is. So this is test 2 of the PowerStop breaking point. So last night I actually took it out last night. So last night I did more highway driving, more stopping, more of getting the pads and the rotors heated up, and I started smelling, I guess I started smelling like, you know, a little bit of brake. So like, you know, a lot of these brake companies have something called bedding. Is like you gotta kind of like break the pads and the rotors in, so they like give you like little steps to maybe drive 60, stop. I remember when I did my my Charger, yo, new pads, brakes are squeaking like crazy because now I'm applying new brake pads onto old worn rotors already. So they gotta go through this whole bedding process, this whole procedure to make everything kind of even out. And I still think till now I still get some squeaking off of that, because you know the thing with the Charger, you get heavy brake dust. So this joint here, you're not supposed to get heavy brake dust, as they say. So, and there's supposed to be some heavy duty pads, but yo, it surely feels good. It feels different for some reason. I don't know if it's just me in my head, but they make the truck feel different. So hopefully I'm gonna jump on the highway, do a few laps, nothing crazy. As I'm doing the local streets, you know, the stop and go, let everything do what it do. You know, let it do what it do, and that's it. But other than that, I mean, listen, I'm just getting prepared. I guess tomorrow's not supposed to rain, so the weather did its thing. It rained. It rained like they said it was gonna rain. It rained. But you know what? The rain is better than snow, people. The rain is better than snow. I call it catch up. That's what I call it. So today I may be, well, I didn't do nothing yesterday like that. So today, I think I should do something actually on the Toyota. So I think I should do a little something on the Toyota, because I'm trying to finish that project, because I have the harmonic balance crank damper coming. So that is gonna be something that I basically I gotta actually do something with that. So I mean, at the moment I don't got nothing. At the moment, this lady pulled up in a wheelchair. Like, she really pulled up in a wheelchair, man. Like, yo, damn, like, is it really, like, look at this, people. Like, she really came outside in a wheelchair, right? And she pulled up, like, wow, like, that's in the rain, like, New York City hustle, like, really, what, like, is she on something? She gotta be on something, because she's, like, no matter what, you pull out in a wheelchair in the rain, like she trying to serve something, she trying to whatever. But that one was new. I never seen that one before. In the rain, look pretty healthy. Somebody mom, somebody grandmoms, or whatever it may be, somebody auntie, and she pulls up in the wheelchair, in the rain, with the umbrella, with the 4th of July bag. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to have a conversation with you right now. Like, I don't want to do it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so it's just a lot of factors and a lot of things going on. So just keeping y'all up to date with that. And this weather is a wash. So as I said, tomorrow's gonna be tomorrow. I think the rain is done tomorrow. So I think whatever weekly shows basically is gonna be, tomorrow actually supposed to be the first day of this thing called Oyster Bay. So Oyster Bay actually supposed to be tomorrow. So I think, I don't even think, people, I'll be like, I know I'm going to Oyster Bay tomorrow. I gotta get out of this whole thing. Like, so usually I used to go to Oyster Bay with the Charger, but as I said, we gonna actually visit the Charger today, start the Charger up, whatever. I got a lot of stuff in the trunk in the Charger I need to take out, like, honestly. Like, got a lot of tools and a lot of stuff, whatnot. But all right, but other than that, we gonna tap back in. Let me find the highway. Let me find what's going on, and then we go get back on the road. Let me get off this this little service road. All right, guys, I'm back. So I just jumped on the highway real quick. So now I'm actually on side blocks. I want to ride past the Dodge dealer. Go. I want to ride past the Dodge dealer real quick. All right, lady, you going this way? I want to go this way. I want to ride past the Dodge dealer real quick. I don't know. I'm looking for a potential. Looking for something. Not nothing to get right now, but I'm looking for something. Damn, can I actually make a turn right here? I don't know. I'm trying to make this turn. Alright. I don't know. So I'm looking for, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking to grow. If you know, I like to grow, I like to elevate. And that's what it is. I got this motto in life, people. You got one life to live, right? And that's facts. You do have one life to live, and you should enjoy your life to the fullest. You should get what you want. You should do what you need to do. You should take shots. Not everything may work out, but you took the risk. So I'm a risk taker. I roll dice all the time. I try to make sense of it. So that's just, something about me. Sometime in life you have to go through a situation. I realize that. You gotta, you can't keep on saying, what if, I should have, whatever. Nah, other people put their fears, they put all kind of stuff, in between sometimes what you want to do, if you tell people what you want to do. So, that being said, may just, potentially, I want to elevate in terms of, I always want to elevate in vehicles and stuff like that. Y'all already know the vibes. Everything serves a purpose. Everything is for a time. So everything I do and buy serves a purpose. So I'm trying to maybe put something else in the fleet or remove something from the fleet and add to the fleet. I don't know how that's gonna go, but it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense for everything what I'm doing now, and everything is a business move. So it's not to say like, all right, yeah, I got a Maserati or Ferrari or Lambo. I got a Lambo for what? You understand what I'm saying? So I got a couple of, this guy got the plastic baggie. Gotta be old school. Like a Monte Carlo, looking from the back. All right, so I'm pulling up to this dealer where I actually, got my Charger basically shipped to. So this is Dodge Chrysler. What's going on here? right? Oh, they actually got the new charger, which I actually should actually go and they have a few of them on the showroom floor. Like I could go new charger. I could, you know, I could, but does it make sense? That's the thing. Like, will I be happy with that? What does it make sense? Like, just to say I got a new charger? Like, I want something that makes sense. Because, you know, they have... I'm trying to, like, see... Yeah, and you know what's funny? I remember when I copped this charger in 2019, I was going down this road. I had like the most happiest. I was like the most. It was a bad moment in 2019, man. 2019, I think was my second worst time in life. I had a first, but that's the crazy thing. When I tell you my second, like that was the second worst time of my whole life, even though I was blessed to actually, for some reason, get a brand new, built online charger. Mentally, I was in one of the worst space mentally in life. And, you know, I think the charger was like a Band-Aid, actually. Hold on, guys. I think the charger was like actually like a Band-Aid, but it was a Band-Aid that didn't, you know, it did what it did. It did what it did. But I'm here on the hunt for the highway, and we got a lack in front of me. I don't know, y'all can't see, it's a black one though. I was gonna cop a black lack. It was either the peanut butter cream joint or the black on black. I think the black on black is cool because it always had that livery kind of TLC vibe. But yeah, back to the story. So that, skip all that, as I'm saying, is that's kind of like, you know, I looked at the new charger a little bit. I really just kind of seen it in like outside, but I never really sat inside. I never really, you know what I mean? I don't know if it did anything, and I don't know if it makes sense for my life right now, just to say, all right, it don't really like it hit. Like, you want something that hit. You know, man, like this road is just like janky as hell. Like, you know, you want something that hit. And I don't know if it does it for me. The color, they got the orange, which is really, you know, that's my color. But like every time you jump in it, like, does it hit? Like every time, like, see, like now, like, there we go. See that Cybertruck here? I've never been in one of those, but I don't know. Will one of those hit? We don't know. But yeah, so every time I sit in my charge, you know, it's low, it's performance. You know, I'm in Renzel, it's sitting high. So it's like two different things. It's like you're more snugged in. Like, you know what I mean? Like my son got in the charger the other day. He was like, damn, Dad, this thing, like, it's like it feel weird because it's like it's compact and you haven't been in it in a while. Now you riding around in Renzel. Renzel's a big boy, it's wide. We separated, you know what I mean? So now when you get in the charge, you compact, you feel the muscle, you hear the sound is a little different. Like, that's one thing I like to have, like, different options and not to have the same kind of like vibe when I go in a different vehicle. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if I jump from truck to truck, I'm still having that high same vibes rather than I go like performance. Like, you go down a little low, you know what I mean? The seats is a little bit more snug, you know what I mean? The steering wheel is a little bit more tighter, and you know, and just a different vibe. That's what I'm saying. So, all right, we're about to hit this highway again. So, yeah, I'm always, you know, I'm always looking for the best opportunity, the best options and stuff like that. So, and you know, as I said, I have you know, I'm doing the YouTube thing, the content thing now, so I also like to, you know, I like to share. I like to, you know, let people experience with me. I like to dig into the ish of the vehicles and, you know, do my own little stuff, whatever, to, you know, to motivate people and all that. All right, so we Gucci here. And you already know, so just got on this minivan moving, boy. Minivan ain't playing. So yeah, so we'll talk about that topic another day. We get into that. It was just me just having a moment. It's one of the Mike LS moments. So, as I said, hopefully the weather hold up. Wednesday, hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, I want to do Bear Mountain. Wednesday, I want to do Bear Mountain. So I'm ready for Bear Mountain. Actually, I got this old calibers and stuff, whatever. I got to get rid of that today. Give it to my partner. Do scrap metal and all that. So get rid of that. And really, yeah, I want to get ready for Bear Mountain on Wednesday. That is gonna be dope. So hopefully I could do Oyster Bay tomorrow, right? So we gonna do Oyster Bay tomorrow and Bear Mountain on Wednesday. And then the weekend, y'all already know. So a lot going on, people. So today, actually, as I said today, I'm gonna do maybe a few things on the Toyota. Start to get the Toyota prep and just get that wrapped up. But yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday and Wednesday is 2 dope days. So 2 dope days coming. And I'm excited for that. And today is crunch time. So today I gotta get myself mentally, physically prepared for, what I got going on for the rest of the week. Because hopefully the rest of the week is gonna be good. So I knocked out one of the major stuff was the brakes and all that. And yo, I'm ready, as I said. We're gonna just do a dope experience, like I said from before. I'm gonna do my official test tow number 2. I did it one time, and we're gonna do it the next time. And as I said, the second test tow, people, is gonna be with the Toyota Solara. I can't let y'all know yet what trailer I'm gonna rent or what trailer is actually available, but that is the next thing that is coming. So stay tuned and be ready for that one. That one is gonna be different. As I tell y'all, different. So Renzel is ready for it. So Renzel is definitely ready for that. So we're gonna get that. We definitely gonna get that going. So, all right, guys. So I'm basically, as I said, this is a quick POV. Basically, I'm just outside, just rebedding the brakes in, which I think I'm good now. So I don't think we'll be having that conversation no more about bedding the brakes. And today I just got to do I'm gonna do a quick spot check on Renzel, make sure the oil levels and everything is Gucci, because I'm gonna take that trip, as I said, to Bear Mountain. And just want to make sure Renzel is good. And I'm just gonna the little touch-ups I gotta do on the other vehicles, like the box Chevy. I'm gonna remove the battery, clean it up. The battery is kind of like on its last leg, and it is on its last leg. So I'm just gonna which I have 4 more batteries, which is maybe on his last leg too, which, you know, that's one thing I hate about, you know, like batteries. You got some dope batteries, and that's the thing about, I'm gonna talk about this real quick, like having music, all this big heavy music, and you got 4 or 5 batteries in the trunk and all that stuff, whatever. And it's like I'm not using I'm not using the stuff to its best potential. Put it like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, so this, you know, I put all this stuff in the box Chevy, and basically, like, it sits throughout the whole winter, like, whatever. And, you know, I'm not basically using it to its best potential. So now the battery's just coming towards its expiration time. And now I gotta get new batteries. But let me tell y'all something. It's gonna be one day, right? It's gonna be one day. I'm gonna remix the box Chevy all over again, right? I'm gonna really like remix it, and I'm not doing no music. Honestly, I'm not doing no music. I have music in there, but it's gonna be something light. I don't want no heavy box, no big box weighing down the trunk, 5 batteries in the trunk. Nah, I'm not doing that ish no more. Like I'm like over that. You know, I'm like really, like even when you buy a new car, just think about when you buy a new car, you don't got no box and you got a pretty decent sound system in there. So I'm not doing all that, spending all the thousands of dollars and do some custom box and some all this. Nah, I'm not doing that. Because, you know, by them things, they go into issues and whatever. And you know me, I don't like the middleman anyway. I don't like the middleman. So, but that being said, yeah, I gotta look at that. I gotta actually take the battery out. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna look at it and see if it could take, if it's one of those batteries, I forgot what kind of, if it's a Duralast battery, something from AutoZone, I believe. If it could take acid, what I'm gonna do is I am going to maybe buy some acid. I think AutoZone still sell acid. I think I'm gonna get some acid and re-put acid and recharge it, and just like I just need it to last for just the summer. That's it. And then I'm gonna actually purchase another one, because I'm not buying another battery right now, because as I said, that car is not everyday daily functional car. Actually, I cut the power off basically when it's sitting in the garage, so it got no power, nothing like draining it. So, but it's at its last leg. So what I'm gonna actually do, as I said, I'm gonna check that out, and then maybe potentially the other batteries. I got the X Power, whatever the hell the battery is again, I forgot. XM Power, whatever. I may have to basically maybe give that a quick charge or something like that. So I gotta get a Red Bull or something, people, because it's grind time, people. When I tell y'all it's grind time, it's grind time. And I'm here just doing like some weird illegal parking in the crosswalk. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically I'm gonna try to tackle all these things today, because of the fact that I think tomorrow is actually just tomorrow I want to do Oyster Bay, and then Wednesday I want to do Bear Mountain. So yeah, that'll be stay tuned to that, because Oyster Bay is, I did Oyster Bay last year, but you know, I got maybe new people to the channel and stuff like that. But Oyster Bay is pretty dope. It's a real whole different scene of cars, and it's just a whole different atmosphere of cars, which is pretty dope. So as I said, I usually go with the Charger. I usually present, you know, the vehicle in there, but it's kind of like you gotta have a certain kind of like Corvette, old school, a certain kind of car to really put in there. I mean, I think it's like $5 to actually participate. But yeah, so that's kind of how that works. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit early, so I gotta actually find a park on the street, and then whatever. So I'll figure that out. So, but I did the last show, Oyster Bay, last year, so I'm gonna actually do the grand opening show. I want to be there because it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool, different, it's like in a little town, and they block off the town for a certain period of time, whatever. So it's pretty dope. So, and maybe we could have a conversation with, you know, the people that put it together, which is pretty dope, and we take it from there. All right. So listen, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Look at the back end videos. Just wanted to jump on today, Memorial Day. You know what I mean? Just outside, just doing the regular stuff. More than likely, I will be back with another video because I have to jump on the Toyota little something. So I'm actually going to take y'all with, you know, the whole Toyota experience. I think I'm doing the bow mount. That's a top mount. And then I'm just gonna I got like some power steering that I gotta clean up, and then look at you know, actually do the rest of the stuff another day. But I want to just actually get started on that car. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be the first car that's going to jump on the trailer for the test tow. All right, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Life with Mike LS. Look at the back ends. I'll be telling y'all that. Catch up. If you're new to the channel, right? Subscribe. Look at the back ends of, you know, the car shows, the whole Renzel remix, you know what I mean, the whole purpose of Renzel. Look at the box Chevy, look at the Charger. If you into Chargers, you got issues with your Chargers, I show the issues. If you have little things with your old school, your box Chevy, you know what I mean, I show my issues, I talk about it, you know what I mean, nothing to hide from God. And basically, that's basically what the channel is, DIY. Y'all already know I'm outside the car show scenes, which, you know, I'm more try to like even expand and go a little bit further than within my area, trying to go out of town and all that. So everything what I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm connecting the dots and I'm getting there. So when I get there, I want to take y'all along with me. So yeah, catch y'all on the next video. Life of Mike LS.